after originally calling out Dricus du Plessis after his win against Jared Cannonier, a couple days later, Chao Barallo has called out Israel Adesanya, likely because the UFC probably came and told him, hey, we realize you called out the champion, but I think you probably need one more win before we let you go for the belt. And I agree with that. I'm not against Chao having to have one more fight before getting the belt. But I'm surprised about something. I'm surprised about a certain reaction from fans of Israel Adesanya. I won't name names, but a lot of Israel Adesanya fans have felt, a number of Israel Adesanya fans have felt a way about people comparing Chao Barallo to him. And not only comparing Chao Barallo to him, but saying that Chao would beat Israel if they were to fight, which I believe they will soon. And I'm just surprised at why they're getting upset at that, because to me it's not so far-fetched. I myself would I mean, I'm definitely going to have to, for this video for you guys, compare Chao Barallo to Israel Adesanya. But in the same sense, I don't think it's that far-fetched that Chao Barallo beats Israel Adesanya. And, you know, I think it's because, you know, of the version of Izzy we're seeing, and we've been seeing for a while now. You know, these last two fights, as an Izzy fan, have been completely devastating, saddening, and quite honestly embarrassing. You know, but at the end of the day, the fight game is the fight game. We're all fans, you know. It's not that I hate Israel Adesanya, but it's not exactly it's not exactly joy-inducing or happiness-inducing to see one of your favorite fighters just get, you know, destroyed in a bad matchup, and then following that loss, just get submitted by a guy that you'd think would just get KO'd, like a previous guy that fights the same way in Robert Whittaker. I thought this fight, the Dricus du Plessis versus Adesanya fight, would go the same way Robert Whittaker went against Adesanya, in which Adesanya catches Dricus when he blitzes in, but, you know, he didn't, and he got submitted by Dricus, and you gotta really come to terms with fucking reality, you know? That being said, I'm just surprised at Israel Adesanya fans' reaction to this whole thing, because looking at how Izzy has been fighting and the type of fighter he is currently, it's not far-fetched to think that Barallo possibly beats him. If Dricus can beat him, if Strickland can beat him, Barallo can beat him. Now, do I think Chao Barallo is going to beat him? No. Being an Israel Adesanya fan, I've been one for a while. I never go against Izzy for any fight he's fought. I don't plan on doing that right now. I would if I honestly thought Chao would beat Izzy, because, again, you know, first and foremost, I'm going to tell you guys the fucking truth as I see it. But I don't think Chao beats Izzy. I love Chao Barallo. I really am. He's starting to grow on me. I'm starting to become a Chao Barallo fan. The all-out war he put on against Jared Cannonier, it showed how tough he is. He's a tough guy, you know. Before, he had the skill, the strength, the energy. He looks good, and, you know, after that Jared Cannonier fight, boy, he proved that he is tough. He is one tough motherfucker. That being said, I think toughness is going to have a part to play when he fights Izzy. I don't think it'll be enough. Again, this is really hard for me to do, because as an Izzy fan, because I'm going to keep mentioning that I am an Izzy fan, I have so much doubt in Izzy right now. Even in this fight, I have doubt in Izzy. I do. I love Izzy. I will always respect him for what he's done for the sport and his record. He has an amazing record, and he is a certified legend. There's no displacing it. Izzy could lose his next 8 fights if he were to fight 8 more times and lose all of them, and he'll still be a legend because of what he's done, because of the record he has. But Izzy, right now, you know, nothing great is going his way. Nothing is going his way. That Dricus fight was humiliating. It was humiliating. I think that was a very humiliating defeat for Adesanya. He took it well. I'm not saying, Adesanya then has a right to be a sore loser, throw shit, call names out, and all this other stuff. There's no reason to do that. He took the loss well, and it is what it is. But it was embarrassing. And Chao Barallo has the same potential to embarrass Izzy once again. Not saying that it won't happen. Chao Barallo is on a fucking stellar streak, and he could press that on straight to Dricus. And I think he has potential to also give Dricus the business. But I think a fight against Dricus would be harder for Barallo than a fight against Izzy. I'll say that, even as an Adesanya fan. Okay? Like the first and foremost, the most important thing for me with this channel is truth towards you guys. What I truthfully think is going to happen. Bias out of the way. As much as you guys may think I'm fucking biased and all this other shit, I'm telling you what I think, regardless of feelings and hatred and whatever. In the last video, I said I fucking hate the fuck out of Armin, but even though I hate Armin, he's still a great grappler. Same shit. Okay. I love Izzy, but Izzy is not in his prime anymore. We have to at least come to terms to that. And then he has not been doing well, and the slump affects fighters. Look at fucking Bam Bam Tuivasa. Look at the slump he is on. Absolutely egregious. Look at Tony Ferguson, but that is, that has something to do with age. That being said, slumps affect fighters, and Izzy is in a slump. So it is not outrageous to think Barallo beats Izzy. How would Barallo beat Izzy? Same shit, I guess, with Dricus. Just keep moving on. Keep pressing the issue. Keep moving forward. Because I don't think Adesanya has that counter, IQ and finesse anymore. Or at least based off of the last two fights, he doesn't. So we can only hope for the best. Nevertheless, I'm going to go with Izzy. If this fight was to be made, I will say Izzy wins. I will say Izzy will win by decision. I don't think he'll knock Chao out because of how tough he is when he fought Cannonier. But I think he can do enough to sway the judges, as he would have done if the Dricus fight went the full 5. So I'm going to go with Izzy. But no, it is not outlandish to think Barallo beats him. What do you think?